welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we'll go over the silver Integra, do a couple things to it. In a future video, I'll include this red Integra, which I have documented a couple times. We have our charge harness, front bumper, and fenders already on. Here's a charge harness. There's a hole in the firewall, so it's going into the cabin. So it's going through that hole right there. I put a little grommet over it. Okay, so I did majority of the work to this car already. Does turn on. 2000. It has the older style front bumper, but it does have the 2000 rear bumper. Took the downpipe to the shop, butters welded that bung right there. So I have both sensors. Waiting on the headlights to arrive. One of my buddies has an OEM. I'm gonna put that car to the side just for a split second. I'm gonna work on my daily. Made a bit of a mess removing the AC lines. I have the AC compressor removed. The clutch doesn't activate. I already tried jumping it. I put power straight through it. It doesn't engage, so I'm gonna be doing this real quick in the oil change, but this is the daily, nothing to it. Now I have this new bad boy over here. Does engage. I checked that before I installed. It's pre-charged with some oil, so just need to connect everything, take it to my boy Jay, and then he's gonna run it through the machine, get some fluid in there, and crossing my fingers that right after that we have AC. Baby holds up. You do the honors.
Oh, nigga. Antarctica cold, nigga.
It actually does feel really good. Now that I have the AC working, time to tackle this one. Radiator came in, got the hoses hooked up. I got the fan installed. The only thing I need to do is wire it up, which the OEM wiring harness is a little janked up, but that's besides the point. I'll get that addressed here in a few. Got the headlights. I got everything ready for this car. So the next thing to do to finish off the whole plumbing system is gonna be installing some hoses for this idle air control valve. Fill it up with some fluids. And then this car is good to go to the muffler shop. Alright boys, so you're just gonna see this car on the background from here on out. The next project that I'm working on, it's not gonna be in Acura. So going back to my roots, EG is my roots. If you have any questions about this car, just let me know in the comments. For our next project, if you made it to the end of the video, it's going to be an EG. Those are not EGs. That's the EG. EG hatch. It's an orange EG hatch. So this car right here was purchased a couple months ago. Done a little bit of work to it already. So you're just gonna see that, the process of the work that I've done to it. We're going to swap a K20 into this. I do have everything ready for it. So still waiting on a welder to come by and weld some stuff. I need to make sure that this car is reinforced, so therefore I'm not gonna do the welding job to it. But other than that, stay tuned.